So here we are, we've got our last day in Greece on our outward journey for our expedition. We've now travelled through, I think it's 11 different countries, seen some amazing sights. Veterans themselves, it's been a tough one, if I'm honest. It's probably the toughest expedition I've run, as in trying to keep everybody happy, which I've found out is quite impossible. You can try your best to put things on for people. Some are at different stages of where they are in the recovery, and that's a good learning for us as well. So we need to kind of factor that in the future, that more time spent beforehand before setting off. The build went well, but what happened was we didn't get the vehicles finished in the time frame we thought we'd get them finished. So that meant we could have no training period before we left on this expedition, and that's been a factor on whether the expedition worked to the plan we wanted it to. Execution wise, it worked pretty well. But because there was no training phase just beforehand, expectations maybe were different from what the expedition was going to be. Because the reality was, this was a driving expedition, which meant you drove every day, you camped every night, you drove the next day. That's what driving expeditions do. But I think expectations were different. And that's down to us as an organisation, not the people that came on it. And that's what has to be improved. So to that end, we need to make sure in the future that when we run expeditions, we have a training phase, and that was factored in. It just didn't happen because the vehicles were still being worked on right on the day we left, and some work was being done on the expedition. The vehicles were still kind of having issues for the first week of the expedition, which I have to say the mechanics dealt with in great fashion. They looked after everything. In fact, that's been one of the most impressive things on the expedition, the way the mechanics came together to sort out all the vehicles as a problem arose and deal with it, and with no real problems. There was always a solution to the problem. We brought a lot of spares with us, so they could use these spares to make things work. On a personal level, the expedition for me been tough. Tough dealing with the different personalities, the mood swings due to their illness. That's not a blame on them. It's just been tough. Dealing with an accident, a write-off vehicle, and how we move further on due to that, and the plans we had to make on the hoof. That I didn't find too difficult, but it was just a stressful time. And we overcame it, and we've now got the team in Greece ready for the return journey, and mood is good and morale is good. We've had a good few relaxing days here in Greece before we set off, and we're all looking forward to our journey back. We crossed from Patras to Brindisi today.
got the Corinth Canal, which joins the Bay of Corinth behind me to the Aegean Sea behind me that way. It was built in 1881, I believe, and as you can see, it's a fantastic feat of engineering. It's very deep if Mo wants to look down there. So if we had more time, we'd get Mo to do a bungee jump off of here.
I would as well.
I know you would, but we'll not get the time. Well, what a fantastic piece of engineering.
Absolutely. Go by sappers.
How's it been? How's the night been?
Wet, well, it's wet here.
Blowing a hoolie, mate, innit? Look at this. There's the moon up there. Sun's just coming up on the other side of the boat. And it's pretty rough. It's been a good night. Apart from, we're not allowed to say that though. Coming and waking us up and trying to get our seats and our beds and stuff, but apart from that, there was a few Glaswegian words saying to the Romanians last night about where they should go to let me have a wee sleep. They didn't take it well. Aye, but look what's behind us. Look at that. On the other side. So here we are. On this side, hang on. What have we got here? Oh, you can see the spray coming off the water there. It's a bit like, look at the clouds, the waves there. And there's the moon just gone to bed. Oh, look at this, blowing a hoolie. Ship's up and down. We're having a bit of a laugh actually.
We got on the boat in Patras and we hit Brindisi. I'm in Scotland. We're all Scotland again for the sunset, as you can see my back.
And the sunrise just coming up now.
Sunrise, sorry. But this is absolutely beautiful. The sea, as you can see, is a bit eerie.
A bit choppy, isn't it? A bit choppy.
A little bit choppy.
But look, it's good. We've had a good laugh with this, haven't we? Nobody been seasick yet. There's our vehicles down there. I'm just going to zoom in and take a wee bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit choppy, feeling that.